And that was Comfy Beats by Lily Peach. We're going to jump right back in to where we left off yesterday. It's going to be fun. I am trying to clear up some room real quick. Hmm. That'll be good enough for now. We'll fix it later. So for now, we gotta try to make this. Let's see where we're sitting at. All we're missing is the dense energy cell. And then I need 16K. Hmm. Alright, so I gotta get this started to be set up. Hmm. So these can only be accessed from the front, or not from the front, from the back and the sides. So what I'm gonna have to do this is one thing I hate about this. Alright, trying to make this. So we need that, that. Are we short on wool? I think we are. Oh, it's because I'm not inside of here. Mm. Now, see, the problem is I only have 3 of these cables. So I'm gonna have to make more of those eventually. But for right now, I need more wool. Okay, so here. Like that. Now I gotta figure out these. Looks like it's not accepting power from. Oh, there it goes. Looks like it is getting power from there. So they are working. It's gonna take just a second to get this finished up. Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna need a lot of logic processors real quick. We have one, we need to get more. And one last thing would be the export. Sorry guys, I got like redstone. Alright, so come here. I want to put this on just for a test real quick. Oop. Okay. There. Next. Oh. So that should automatically put that in and in. Perfect. Just like okay. Alright. Getting this set up. We have import bus, and now we need an export bus, right? Oh, and silicon. And this is what it's going to do for us to make this automated. Pull that out, push it in. Silicon goes into this one. It's pulled out of there. It's that simple. And that's going to make as many silicon as we have. We're going to do the same thing with the gold one. Port. There. And boom. And this side off right there for the import bus. And that goes there. Connected. And that'll pull out the gold. The logic in it. And that's going to keep going for as many gold as we have. So I can put the gold and the silicon back so we can make those. I'm going to need more import buses. So first I'm going to need, we're going to come here and look for export bus, but we're going to look for the capacity. This is what I want to make. We're going to make this. Okay. Then we come here. That. And I'm going to need to make a couple of those. I only need one for right now. So if we come down here, I'm going to pop this one off. There. For this export. There. Put the capacity card in, and that gives us access to 5 slots instead of just the one for the export. So if we come here and go grab this logic here, like that, then silicon, that, we already have the redstone. So we come in here, add redstone, silicon, and logic. There. And come here. So I added them in the wrong order. That and maybe that's not going to work. One second. Nope. Okay, so this portion's not going to work. I'll just take that off and put the redstone in there. So I'll have to put the rest of it in manually. So that makes it a little bit easier for us, though. So we're just short on sticky pistons to be able to make this a little bit easier for us. So what I'm going to do, back here, pull out this grabber, and we're going to need that one as well. So I'm going to do this a little bit easier for myself. Put that right there. That's going to charge. We're going to pull that out of there and that out of there. That into there, and this needs pure service quartz. Touch it. I don't know what I'm doing. That into there, and that's going to give us those. So that gives us all. Oh, I need an exporter there. And then we need 2 import units. So I'm going to need at least 2 more sticky pistons. That. Export. And that's diamonds. That. Like that. There we go. So long as we have silicon, diamond, pure service quartz, and gold, that'll keep processing. So we'll keep that up. And then I just gotta pull those out of there and put them into here. Actually set this right here like that. Come here for a glass cable like that. We have another export. We do not. Alright, let's come here. That. One more. And then redstone. I don't have to worry about that anymore, since that's the only way I can automate this at all. There, there, and there. That's going to automatically just keep a redstone sitting in there. That's something we don't have to worry about. So we come here for 1 second. I can't remember what they're called. Processors. No? So no matter what, we're going to need silicon for there. Printed silicon. We're going to come here for calculation. So printed is what I need to look up. It is not receiving any power. Kind of weird. Is that not right? It's the gold one. That's right. It's not receiving power. How odd. Well, I wanted to remove this anyway. Set that there. We're going to come over here. We're going to pull one of these out. I'm not really using it right this second. I'm going to be, but not using it now. There. Now that's going to power that, and once that's powered, there's that. And then power this, and then start processing those for us. Alright, so we're doing pretty good. So for better storage of all that stuff, I need to use the refined storage once again. So we are gonna need refined storage. Is that it? No. That was storage drawers. Come here, we need a door controller first. Six. Here. So we need stone and what else? Stone. Come here for cobble. I need a stack. Like I said, I love this furnace. I don't have to sit here and wait. Waiting sucks. Part of the reason why I'm doing this, guys. Because that unit is filling up so fast, I have no choice but to do this. We're gonna come here, stone back in there. That. And I need drawers. And these upgrades. We're gonna be making more upgrades. Alright. So, I'm going to have to set up something. I'm going to set it up right here. First, we're going to 3, 4, 5. Storage drawer. 2. Oops. There. Oops. Did it again. So I'm going to need more of these upgrades because I want them in each one of these drawers. And I don't know if it actually has it. Honestly, before I do this, I should probably see if it does have it. Applied energistics. So we need to come here, export, import. All right. Storage bus. Perfect. All right, so that's the one we're going to be making. Called a storage bus. We're going to need to make the interface here. Should have enough. There, perfect. All right, so the only thing I don't have is the sticky piston. And the reason why we're going to be making that is because with those, that'll use this as storage as well instead of directly using these. So if I put one of each of these items in there, as long as I don't completely use it up, this will be acting as if that was these units here, which is more useful because I can upgrade those single slots a lot easier than I can. Is it not night? Is it? Oh, it's. Yep, that again. Alright. So I need to go find a slime. The only place I've been finding slimes is underneath. there, there. This is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna put one of each of these items that we get from this thing into here, into a different slot, each one. That was not even used. Alright. I don't even know where I'm at anymore. I use that. That one. Let's see. This is where we come here. We can pull some stuff out of here. Yep. So the storage door controller makes this a lot easier. Because if I don't have it already. Okay, the iron essence is already full. So yeah, this is why we're going to need to upgrade that. Coal essence. Get the flux. A lot of the stuff is in here because I was able to put it into the other one. Yep. So that's all that's in there. Alright, we need to go find some more slimes. Like I said, the only place I was able to find slime so far is underground. So that's where we're going to go, back down here. At the bottom of here is where I found the slimes. As you can see, I did do pretty good with the lighting. No random spawns spawn down here, like no zombies or spiders, creepers, you know, things that can really impede my progress down. This was mine, except for this one spot. This one spot. See, there are small areas. This is where they would spawn in at. Here's some. Here's some. There's some small areas. And if I was really interested, I could come through and clear them out. But I'm not really all that interested. I don't spend a lot of time down here. So what I'm going to be doing next is looking up ways for us to make this easier. The next thing I'm going to be working on is, I missed a couple spots here, not a big deal. Like I said, we don't come down here a whole lot anymore. We were down here quite a bit. But we have a mining world now. I was hoping that I could just randomly come into contact with one of those guys. But not. Apparently not. We're going to come here and I'm going to try to make one of these. Melting. I don't know where to get this purple jelly shrimp cap. Really don't. That's alright. So I'm gonna have to make this separator here. We have compasses. I don't know if I have this or not. Nickel dust and copper dust. Oh, spelled nickel wrong. Nickel. here. This is going to give us 2. Okay. Here. The copper, pulverize that, pulverize this. We give us 10 pieces and we only need 8. So, I mean, that's the best we're going to be able to get for now. Apparently, I left stuff inside of these. I didn't realize I left those in there. Oops. X. Finish up using this one. Alright, back here. That should be good enough. Here. These away. I don't need that for now. I don't know where I got the torch from. Oh, well, that can go right there. Alright, so upgrades. I got 1 there. I think that's the only one I put down. Oh, I'll put that one down too. 2, 3, 4, 9, 10. Well, I need 2 more here. And that'll be that. So for now, that'll be okay. Put these away. I don't need that. Put that away. So I'm gonna be trying to make this. I need to make that dust. Here, here, here. Oop, back a little bit. That. 16. Take this to our new furnace, which I love. And like that, we have our tin ingot. In case we need more than we have it. Put the rest up there. Here, we need 2 of these. That. This. That should be gold. Okay. That away like that. Let's see if we have those tin. Well, I guess we're going to a mining world real quick. What do we got here? We got osmium, uranium. We'll find some tin real quick and head back out. we only got gold and iron. So we're gonna go to a different part of the map and see if we can't pick. I don't know if I'm just too deep. Or what's going on with it? But we'll figure it out. Alright, we found quite a few tin. I see. Alright, 1 second. Get rid of some of this cobblestone. There we go. We got lead in our hand. Alright. Go get the bag. Cobblestone. Yeah. Alright, about here. Up we go. To say I really like the AoE pickaxe. Make things much easier. And then we head out. Next thing I'm going to be working on is we do need to get the woot stuff going. Because we need the, excuse me guys, we need the, I can't think of the name. We need the woot stuff due to, yeah, I'm drawing a blank again. I really can't. The woot stuff for mob grinding. There we go. I figured it out. Because there's no way I'm gonna be able to kill all those wither guys. Are we out of power again? How? How are we out? Got this machine producing. What's taking up the power? Like, literally. What? So something was taking up quite a bit of power. Don't know what it was, but it was taking up a lot of power. So this doesn't look very pretty here, but I do think it's going to be necessary so we don't run out of power. So that's just going to keep producing power for us for now. So we're not out of power whenever we come back. Right. We need to come back here. We need tin. So where did the tin go? I have no idea. Okay. Alright, so I have a choice now. I can try to double it, but at the same time I don't really need to, so I'm just gonna make tin ingots like this. Because we got a ton of it. Alright. Tin gear. Everything else there. Chain frame. And bam. Nope, we don't have a compass, apparently. That's not weird at all. A little bit glitchy right now. Right, compass. Alright, there we go. Right there, that's gonna get power. Now I need the magma cream to go in here, like that. That'll separate that into its two components. So we're going to be using that as a storage bus. I need glass cables out. Well, let's make this a little bit faster. We got shovels. Shovels. Work diamond shovel out. Alright, so there, and an exit for myself. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it. Yeah. I don't really have a choice. There, back there, to there, and to there. Pickaxe there. Oops. There. Grab the dirt out. Alright, that's online. That one up. It's a little divot, but you can't really do anything about that. At least I can't do anything about that, I should say. Alright, so we're going to come here and go cobble. And I'm going to pull a stack out. And then I'm going to split it into fours. One there, one there, one there, one there. That way that whole section's just going to be, let's put a bunch of cobble. Alright, if we come here and look, there's not a whole lot there. So fine. You can die. Alright. I don't remember putting those there. Right on. So it's working. So these are going to be emptying out. I don't know what it's emptying out first. Doesn't really look like it's moving a whole lot. That back. I don't. There's a book here. Gotcha. Come here. Insert. Let's see if that works. Oh, that's obsidian. That's okay. I get it. Alright, so that's going to be positive right here. And we'll still have access to it here. Come here and look up essences. You'll notice that these are all increased again. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come back here and break this for a second. I'll set that up in a second. I want to come back in here and look what we got for us. This is it. We're just going to come here and take all of the essences out of here, so this has more space. Enderman, gotta kill it. 1 second. There we go. Okay, so he's dead. We're gonna go back to doing that. We're gonna empty out storage container over here. Okay. Let's get the rest of these out. We're gonna make some upgrades for that. All right. Keep going. That's all it is. So that way when I break all these chests, I make sure that's off. I can literally just sit there clicking that until all my inventory is empty. Every time I come back, I can do that. And this here will provide me with everything I need, so that way I'm not in any kind of danger of filling that up. Because this is where we're filling it up at. You notice that these now have a ton of empty spaces. Like this only has 5, but it has a ton of space used. So this is where we're going to delete that, and we're going to sort by number of items. And of course, it is cobblestone. That is killing us right now, cobblestone. I wonder, does it have compressed cobblestone here? No, it doesn't. Oh, that's... Oops. Yeah, we'll just go ahead. Dump them in. Constant. A little frustrating, but at the same time, it needs to be done. Alright, make this a little bit faster. Put everything but the bag inside of there. I'm going to stick this inside of a chest, like that. I come here and pull more cobblestone out. Now we have a full row plus extra that we were using up on space. Oops. What I grab out? So I'm only going to be taking out the large amount of items. Like cobblestone. We got a ton of items that we have a large amount of. We have a lot of dirt too. Alright, so dirt and alright. Now look, that's almost all green. Almost all the items out of these are out. Because we had so many large stacks. I didn't put that back on. So everything that's in here is in fact in here. We have so many seeds and everything. It's actually very frustrating. Because it's taking up so much space. Like we have thousands of all this stuff. Now it looks like I'm getting into redstone. So now we're down to 2,000. I want to get it all under 1,000. That way I have no full stacks of anything in those machines, in the terminal. Because the ones can only hold stacks of 1,024. And if I go above that, then it classifies itself as full. I'm pretty sure. That's how it works. Rain and night. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but we'll figure it out. Alright, so I think we're going to stop there for that. But look at that. All of that. And these are now all green. They have different types in here. That is true. But there's also a lot of bytes being available to be used. And this is no longer extremely full. We'll come in here and pull out our quantum. Get reorganized here. that back. Alright, that should be pretty good. And these should stay empty for the most part. Alright, so we still need to make the terminal, the security terminal here. Alright, so need the engineering. Need some here for silicon. Put that up. Put that one in there. Alright, so we have the calculation processor. Now engineering processor. Here, okay. And the chest. We have the chest. So it looks like we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4 calculation processors. And we're gonna need a ton of logic. So let's see how many calculation processors we have. We have the 1. So I need 3 more. That's 1, 2, 3. As you can see, there was 128 of these guys in there. So these were ready to go, which is really nice. Now I wish I could automate this better to be able to put more of these in there. Alright, so the acceleration card looks like main press. This. Yeah, so the acceleration card is the only one that's going to be able to do this. It's kind of a bummer. Hoping for like a more automated system, but you get what you get. So with each level 4, we need 3 level 3, or 3 level 1. So it's going to be a minimum of 12. No. Actually, I think we have enough. Alright. So we're looking to make this guy here. Here. 13. 2, 3. There's actually more than enough. But I do need to make another glass. I do need more glass. So I'm going to need to make more. There's that. Security terminal. Crafting. That is going to have to be placed in line 2. I can place that right there. There we go. Security terminal. So we still need to make this, these. So I'm going to need more sand. So we got the dirt essence, we need the fire essence. Clay, gravel, dirt, lava. So we just need the lava bucket, guys. Huh. Look at that. We can even start creating lava buckets. 3. We'll just grab 4 buckets, go down there, grab 4 lava out of there. And we don't have to worry about lava anymore, which is going to be really nice. Period. I don't care what anybody says. It's going to be nice. So apparently I'm going to have to watch out for the creepers. If you didn't see that, there's creepers down here following me. He was up on level above because I did not check the spawning. So I'm going to have to watch that. That's very dangerous for us. There we go. 4 lava buckets. So yeah, I'm going to have to start watching my spawning. Not really, I don't want to say dangerous, I guess. It's more of a really large annoyance if they were to destroy half this place. So I'm going to have to make more torches. I don't know what that plus was. That was kind of weird. Alright, so let's go back here. I think that's it. Yep. Okay. Alright, go back up here. Up here. Just like that, and it's gone. And that's it. That's it for that. I won't have to worry about lava after this. So that's fine. Alright, I do need to worry about this area still. No monster will spawn there. For now. Alright, I got cards I don't need. I got things I don't need. So let's put this stuff away. Keep the sand out. So I am looking to make sand. Sand, fire essence, the fire seed thing, like that. Okay. I'm gonna have to do it this way, add that there, here, that. One more. And there we go. Okay, so for this, now we need here, 4 Infernium, we need Prosperity Seed base. And then Infernium. Or Infernium. Let's go craft it. It's there. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. There we go. And that'll give us our fire essence. Fire. All right. Now we need the hopping pot. Here. Right there. Now we need a chest. Pull 2 out. Put them with the carrot. Or the carrot. These 2 can go right there and there. Forgot the soil. Farmland, maybe? Yep. Let's see. And diamond. Oh, you know what? There, now we have a ton of farmland. Put that there, put that in there. Now we'll have fire grow. I do need glowstone, so if we come here, take a look at our seeds. We have glowstone seeds there. These are all just regular seeds. So I do need to get all those seeds reprocessed eventually, but for right now, that'll be all right. So, let's see, clay. Cook the clay to make bricks, because that's what we were short on. We needed more of those pots. Oh. All right. All right. So we're just gonna keep doing this, setting this stuff up. There, 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 put that there. There we go. We have 42 pots. So here, be able to just, yeah, we need more hopper. Okay. one of those out. There we go. Now we have glowstone and the fire essence is growing. So when we come back tomorrow, we'll have more than enough to make some more glass. Got those there, don't that, don't that. Making these like that. Alright, there's that. 5, 6, 7. Oh, one short, guys. Alright. Those out. Those in. And that. And now we have 32 sand, which we can make into glass real quick. Just like that, guys. Look at that. Not short at all. And now I don't have to harvest for sand anymore. I guess that I should have done that a lot sooner. It's alright. Alright, so we need to make this, guys. Okay, so I can only make one set because I'm short on service cords. But just needed one more of these anyway. And then this, we are missing the process unit, which is printed in silicon. One of these. One of these. And the redstone's already in there. Pull those out, that in, that'll process that, and we pull it out. Alright, come over here. Got that guy right in there. Now we have that. Oh, what are we missing? Ah. Okay. So have everything except for formation core. There. Terminal. Wireless terminal. Alright, it's linked. Now we just need a charger for it. Yeah, I'm running. There we go. Looking good. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is get a charger for this unit. Alright. So. I wonder, can I? I can. That is cool. That is really cool, guys. So with the wireless terminal, now we can move. It's still charged. Oh, no, it's using power. Okay. Okay. So it uses power pretty quickly. Not a terribly big deal. But if you notice, we can put stuff in there. However, here is the difficulty. We go too far away from that wireless access point. To about here, it doesn't register anymore. And you notice, not a super long distance away. Here we are. Like, we can still pull stuff out of here, this is the distance we have. We can increase that distance. And we probably will eventually. But right now, there's no real point to it. So these are still producing and using power. So I'm just going to let that give it power. There, that's more solid power. And these can just start sucking the power right out of there. That to keep that perfect. And that'll fill that up, and then that'll produce more power. And with these, that'll produce even more because it'll just keep pumping coal into there. And as I need coal, just come here and get rid of these coal blocks. Come over here. I think I put coal. Nope. Nope. You pull. So you're changing up my whole system. Whatever. It's all right. So we need more sticks. Sorry, sticks. So let's come here. Just need. You know what? Why look up wood when you can just look up oak? Standard type of wood right there. Log. Wood essence. So 4 types of log. Just need logs. Okay. Back one, gonna make that. We're gonna do this because I'm tired of running out of wood. To be perfectly honest, it is very frustrating. Because of all things run out of wood, I mean, just so frustrating. Seriously, wood. Why run out of wood? I'm tired of having to keep coming back here to cut these down. Should have done this a long time ago. It would save me so much time. We're going to automate everything, and eventually we'll get all of this stuff hooked up to something to be able to transport the items from those chests directly into my storage system. That's our plan, and I will figure out how to do it. There's our wooden seed. Nature essence, I think it is. Nope, wood seeds. Yep, it'll produce wood. It'll give us the wood we need. Yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. I mean, it's very frustrating to always be short on that stuff. Oops. Chests. Pull the chest out. Pull one of these out. And then farmland. Alright, so I noticed that one of these didn't have a chest on it. I don't know why, but it didn't. Just go ahead and place that there. That there. There. There and there. There. Now we have that growing. So yeah, that's gonna be it. These are just gonna keep going. We now found our new way of doing this. Take a look at that. That just popped into there. So we're going to set this up quick. Bad zombie. I think I need to fix the wall so they can't get in anymore. Another one? I must have an area really close to here that they can spawn in at that I'm not seeing. Either that or they're falling down from the top of the trees. Either one. I mean, that's very possible. So no tool makes this go faster. I'm just going to keep popping all these out. And we're going to be setting up this device to work hopefully pretty smoothly. So it's going to be one pot per storage drawer. Now it's going to be a little finicky with that, but at the same time, that gives me so much more storage for them, and they won't max out anymore. And that will be connected to the AE storage. I'm gonna have to set the input output mode to extract only. That way it doesn't just fill up my pots and such. Alright, let's set this. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Extract only, so it only pulls out of there. Alright, so seeds and other stuff. Let's go ahead and put this stuff into here. No, I already got everything out of there. I don't want to put more in. So I'm going to put these into a chest for now. Get all this stuff sorted out here in a second. Nothing's in the bag. We need... Where'd all the pots go? They're right here. 43 pots. Okay, so we have more than enough space for it. So I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put this stuff into here. That. This is going to be hard, guys. And these contents are sealed. Okay. So that's how you're going to play this. Fine. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some research on the storage stores to find out how long. Oh, you know what? No, I don't. No, I don't. Because we can make the slave. Oops. If that's what's needed. Go back over here. It's in my bag. There and there. Alright. 4. We'll skip 1. Make a slave there. 2, 5, 6. Make a slave there. Oops. Right there. Bad spider. Pot. Alright. Oops. Pull that off in a second. Bad. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make a... you stop right there. Alright, let's go to sleep. This is getting annoying. Alright, so that's looking good. Now we just need to make the slave units for the... So... Get storage drawers. Oops. Drawer controllers. So we're gonna need this. And so I am gonna need more redstone torches. And sticks. There we go. Sticks. So here, here, here. 3. That. And that. Permitting drawer. So I do need to make another drawer. One second while I figure this out. Wood. We only have no wood. Log. Oops, log. Log. Oops. Alright, so I'm just gonna cut down a tree again. This should be the last tree I have to cut down. Alright, so we have one slave, we need one more. Okay, so I'm gonna need a birch drawer, that, and like that, so I need those. Okay, so we're here. I need 6 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Controller slave. 2 of those. And we're done. Now that should all just be one connected unit. Alright, now for birch 2x2 holds 8 sticks. I think that's what we're using here. So grab that one. I just want to make it more even, guys. Sorry. 1, 2. Yep. Seeds. So we need wood, need glowstone, fire, obsidian, gold, flux, iron, certus, water, coal, dirt, emerald, nether, redstone, diamond, infernum. Alright, there's all our seeds. So we're going to start here. Wood, glowstone, fire. Move all this stuff up here. Those are all there. One's there, 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 there. That's the flux. Got here the iron, service quartz. Last 4 seeds need 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Those are all growing now. Just put these away. And we'll be doing pretty good. Look at that. I still think that is really cool. That'll literally just do that and keep working for me forever. Now, to make sure these are working, I need to come down here. We have water essence. So, let's empty out all the water essence. No more water essence there, so if we come in here, we have no more water essence. Why is that? I wonder. Okay, so 1 sec. Hmm. Okay, so I found out my problem. It does not act like an extension. It is another access point. So in order to get this done, we need to get this set up with another storage container, which we need more slime for. Very frustrating. Huh. Alright, well, that's gonna be our next task, is a zombie riding a chicken. I just saved your life, chicken. Alright, so dirt, pull that out. Fine, you wanted to die that bad. I'll oblige. Alright, let's finish up this wall. These monsters are getting annoying. Alright, now I just need torches. Spiders can still get in, but that's going to be the only thing. Well, I guess Enderman can teleport in too. Not really a problem since we're hunting Enderman. Not actively, just passively. If I happen to see them, type of thing. Alright, now I just need more torches on the inside and outside to make sure all of this stuff's covered, because I'm not dealing with it anymore. Oh, look. One's going to oblige me right now. Oh, wait, I don't have my jars. And he's over there. Alright, well, we'll get in there in a second. Yikes. Oh, he's gone. Darn it. Oh well. What's done is done. There. Let's just double check everything. One thing I always forget is up on top of stuff. Yeah. Oh, I made it. Alright, looks like all of that's covered. Looking good. I don't see any other random spots that they can just spawn in at. Alright, good. Alright, so we need to look up slimes. First, I want to do upgrades. So let's come back here to storage drawers. Right. Okay, so we're back here. We're going to be making this. A lot of these. There's 12 of those. So that's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I gotta take this one out because it's empty. I am gonna need to make that key because that locks what's in there. That way I don't have to worry about something else replacing the item locations and everything. So this should be done. It is. Alright. So we now have wireless access to here. And if you come here, it is using power quite a bit, but it's not terrible. So I'm going to save this for emergency use only. And, you know, actually, no, I want to take that back. I'm not going to use that at all. Because we need something entirely different to be able to use that. Okay, so now I need more of these upgrades, which I'm short on the upgrade slot. Now we have 8, 5, make sticks, wood. No shortage on sticks now. Or on wood. Oh, jeez. Now we have 48 upgrades. Left off there, yep. Let's go back through one more time just to ensure that there is plenty of space because it multiplies together. Pretty sure I put one in here. 2, 2, 1. There. All the botany plants now have 2 in each one. So that can store quite a bit. Alright, so for me to be able to access them from this unit, I need more storage controllers. And that's what I need to work on now. And that means I need to find slime. This is what we're going to need. that's how you get slime blocks. Presser, packing. So doesn't state where I can find slime blocks. So this is going to be a little complicated. Alright guys, so we were deciding that we were going to be doing the woot items. So first thing I was doing was making the anvil, what I needed obsidian for. So we were waiting for that. Oops. Woot. Alright, so we come here, I'm going to put the anvil in. Alright, we're going to need the hammer out, because that's how we're going to be working on the anvil. So now we have the anvil, we have the hammer, we need the intern. Should just be able to do that. Alright. So So these are how to make a Zealotry Factory 1. So we'll do the Zealotry Factory. Is there a manual for woot? Right there. So the @woot doesn't show up with the books. So the @ is having some difficulty with books, apparently. So we need to make this. So come here, we're looking for shard die. So we need an obsidian and another. So pull out an obsidian and another quartz. Alright, so I think the quartz goes here. Obsidian next to it. Ah, block of magma. That's right. Ooh. I completely forgot about the block of magma. Anvil sits on block of magma. That there, and oh, nice! I can now place everything on there that I need. Okay, so we have the shard. Place valid base item first. Okay. So come back in here at woot. Woot woot. Alright, experience. We're looking to capture monsters, so mob shard. So ender pearl. I think this is a crafting item, not a hammer item. Okay. So now we kill we smack a mob with this. We kill them. So now I want to try to find an enderman. Smack him and kill him just to see if this would be better. Enderman. We got spiders, we got skeletons. Looks like a sheep. We got creepers everywhere. Alright, so let's do this. It's a little bit easier. There, like that. So we can smack and then kill. You smack them to target them. And I want to see if this is going to give me an instant charge on this, because sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you need more than one kill. Which is, if that's the case, that's the case. There's no changing that. But I think this would be a lot easier if that was it. Because then I can do a wither and only have to kill one. Smack it with this, kill it. That's it. Why am I having such a hard time finding an enderman? I know I've been targeting them, but geez, it's kind of ridiculous. Alright, well, since I'm hunting them anyway, I might as well use the dagger to kill them. Killing them is killing them. Doesn't have to kill with one hit. Alright. So I'm looking for an enderman now. You're annoying. And of course, I did not find one. Why would I find one? That don't make sense. I mean, jeez. Alright, well, we'll keep looking. Because we need an enderman. I'm going to start with them. Well, let's see if I can find a slime instead. Slime would work just as well. I'm experiencing a little lag. Alright. Let's go into the dark world. What the heck was that? I have no idea what that... What was that sound? There's nothing up here. I don't know what that sound was. There it is again. I don't know what that is. What is that? Okay, the sound's gone. I hear monsters now, but the sound's just gone. Talk about odd. Honestly, never heard that sound before. So, a little weird. Alright, so... if I'm not mistaken... Yep. Mob spawner down here. What the heck was that? Little gnome looking guy. But there is a mob spawner. Cave crystal. Got lava. I get it. It's a monster box. Still, what was that sound I was hearing? That was an insane sound, guys. Skeleton up there. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that would have made that sound. Alright, that's gonna be it for now. Did not find any Enderman, did not find any slime. So I'm just gonna have to go running around to try to find slime, or Enderman for that matter. Because I need slime, and I need Enderman. So, yeah. It's gonna be one or the other that's gonna happen soon. I don't know which. But either way. Okay, so this here is not part of it, so need to chunk load it. Claim chunks. Claim this chunk. Force load all of these chunks. There. That way when I'm away, all these will still produce. Which is what is going to happen right now, because I'm going to be logging off. And I will come back and check out how these are doing. They should be doing great. And they should always be producing more stuff. I'll be back on tomorrow morning most likely. And I'll see you guys then. Thank you guys for stopping by. It was a blast today. We accomplished a lot. So the next time we will be going in and we're going to be focusing on tomorrow we're going to be focusing on Woot. I'm actually going to leave a note down. We're going to be doing Woot factories. I want at the very least, slime and Enderman by the end of tomorrow morning. So that's what we're going to be focusing on. I'm going to learn how to try to find and hunt down slimes, whether it's a slime from the Nether or it's a slime from this world. Either way, they will give me the slime balls. One way or another, whether I have to get the magma balls first to get the slime balls or get anything else. And I will also be trying to do a wither skeleton farm, so we can get the heads and the dust and whatever else he can drop. I'm more worried about the heads. Okay, and then so we're looking for withers, slimes, endermen, and blazes. Those are the 4 items I really want to have by the time I am done. So after I finish this up, we will be doing pretty good. But like I said, slime is going to be my top priority because I keep running out. I have really not a lot of use of the ender pearls yet, or the ender pearls, because we need to make Eye of Enders, but we can't because we don't have enough blazes. Well, we're going to be working on that more primarily in the next one after we capture the slimes and the enderman inside the essence pearls. So I'm going to make another essence mob capture tool. We're going to use 2 of those, one for ender, one for slime. I should probably make enough that I can capture all 4 of the creatures I want. So that's what we'll do. We'll make all 4, and we'll see if killing it can capture it on the first time, or if I have to target more than one. If I have to target more than one, that's not an issue. I can do that. It means I just have to hunt a little more. But a little more hunting compared to constantly trying to get this stuff done is, honestly, it's starting to wear me down. Trying to find these monsters. It's very frustrating. And I can see why speedrunners go to the villages to buy this stuff. But at the same time, I am not a speedrunner. I'm not a speedrunner. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I plan on being back tomorrow morning. However, I might be back on tonight. I don't know. If I'm not, I'm not. I'm sorry. I do try to get on at night, but I am backed up on homework, and life is kind of crazy right now for me. So that's going to be it, and I will see you guys